Hello, I'm Dr. Roland Hernandez, your proud superintendent of the Corpus Christi Independent School District. Each and every year we have this opportunity to recognize our top 10 students from each high school. We get to learn of their accomplishments and what they plan to do in the very near future. We continue to be impressed with the great work done, and then especially where you're headed off to and what your career or interests are. So as superintendent of the school district, I wanted to wish you, and on behalf of our Board of Trustees, the very best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you for representing your high schools and CCISD the way that you have. We're very proud of you, we're going to miss you, and we wish you the very best of luck.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our 2020 commencement ceremony. I am Dr. Bruce Wilson, proud principal of Roy Miller High School, and it is my pleasure to present to you the graduating class of 2020. Bienvenidos a todos. Gracias por apoyar a sus hijos. Esperamos que ellos sigan adelante con sus estudios y que tengan muy buen futuro. Felicidades. Our seniors sitting before us represent innumerable awards and recognition. These honors are the achievements that bring credit to you and your families, our school, our community, and to all of the teachers who supported them along the way. I will now ask that everyone to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, our national anthem, and the welcoming address. The pledge and welcome will be led by Brianna Gonzalez, Senior Class President.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. On behalf of everyone here graduating tonight, welcome and thank you for coming. To my classmates, in a few hours, we will walk out as high school graduates. Let us take time to reflect our journey we have been through and look forward to what we have yet to accomplish. To our families and guests, thank you for supporting us through our journey and reaching the first milestone of our lives, our high school graduation.
Thank you, Brianna. We are very thankful for the encouragement and support provided to our Miller High School seniors by their families and friends. Students, let's stand and show our appreciation with a loud round of applause for our family and friends who have supported us through this journey. At this time, I'm honored to recognize our distinguished guests who are joining us for this special ceremony. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. We ask that you hold your applause until all guests have been introduced. Representing the Corpus Christi Independent School District Board of Trustees, President, Mrs. Jane D. Bell. Vice President, Mr. Jaime Arredondo. Secretary, Mrs. Catherine Susser. Assistant Secretary, Ms. Alice Upshaw Hawkins. Trustee, Mr. John Longoria. Trustee, Dr. Tony Diaz. Trustee, Mr. Marty Bell. Thank you to our Board of Trustees. Representing the Corpus Christi Independent School District Administration, our amazing Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Roland Hernandez, Deputy Superintendent of Business and Support Services, Mrs. Karen Griffith, Deputy Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Maria Luisa Guerra, and Chief of Staff, Mrs. Kimberly James. Thank you all. I would like to give a special thank you to the Executive Director of School Leadership Services for the high schools, Dr. Laura Stout, for her tireless encouragement and support. We sincerely appreciate you, Dr. Stout. I'd also like to give a special thank you to the central office staff and the many volunteers that are here today to make this opportunity happen for our candidates. I would also like to acknowledge the director for middle schools, Dr. Sandra Clement, and one of the directors for elementary schools, Dr. Ralph Silva, who are here attending with us today. We thank you for taking the time. Lastly, but certainly not least, I would like to acknowledge this special group of people that make learning happen daily for our students. So at this time, will all administrators, assistant principals, counselors, deans, ITA, teachers, and staff members representing the proud Roy Miller High School please stand to be recognized? Where are you? Thank you guys so much for your support. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Mrs. Jane D. Bell, President of the Corpus Christi Independent School District Board of Trustees, for a few words.
The big handoff here. So, good evening, graduates. On behalf of the Corpus Christi Independent School District's Board of Trustees, it is my distinct pleasure to congratulate you on an important milestone, your graduation from high school. I am so grateful that we are able to gather here in person to celebrate your achievements. I also want to welcome those who are joining us tonight via the live stream. While we miss our usual large crowds, We accept these adjustments in order for our students to be honored and to walk a real stage. And I'm going to take a moment here, as we mention adjustments, I think we should give everybody a hand of applause for everybody that was a part of putting this production together, from CCPD to CCISDPD, for getting us safely into the stadium, for the crews that sanitized the stadium, the chairs, for the administration, the staff, everybody that put this production together, including our crew up here that's videoing that everything. This has been an amazing production, and we're so appreciative. Class of 2020, it is finally your time. The end of your senior year has come, and while it looks different from what you expected, we recognize the significant achievements we are celebrating tonight. As we gather in this stadium, we have all felt the impact of COVID-19, the economic upheaval, and more recently, a heartbreaking tragedy spurring nationwide reflection. This worrisome time makes us all feel vulnerable and anxious about our future. But as I look into this field of graduates, I know under those masks are the faces of hope and courage and optimism. And you are on the path of helping take care of a community that will need you. I am so proud of all the brave, smart, well-educated young men and women who are graduating. I know you will use your skills to make our world a better place. You're needed now more than ever, and we believe in you. Sitting on our field, I see leaders who will solve the challenges we face today. I see future doctors, scientists, nurses. I see future leaders in our cities, communities, and churches. I see our country's bright hope. For those preparing to enter military, we thank you for your willingness to serve and represent our community. For those continuing your education in college and in university, we encourage you to take full advantage of the scholastic opportunities as well as to test your knowledge in the field. For those headed to employment, we appreciate your contribution and dedication to our community and encourage you to continue building your skills so you will always be in demand in the workplace. Certainly, it is a new day in education. You experience this firsthand. There will be a need for nimble teachers who are creative, inspiring, and can deliver quality education in any setting. There is nothing we would like more to welcome you back to CCSD as a leader in public education. No matter your career choice, I know you will take time to give back to your community. As you reflect on the path that got you here today, let's be thankful for your parents, guardians, teachers, and those that helped you along the way. Now it is your turn to be that person. Be of service to others. Show compassion. Be kind. And care selflessly for one another. It is in the giving that you will find true happiness and success. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I offer our heartfelt congratulations once again on earning your high school diploma. We recognize the hard work, dedication, resilience, and grit that carried you through both your education and these unprecedented times. Stay strong and stay positive. Enjoy this moment. Class of 2020, we love you very much, and we're so very proud of you. I know you're tired of the words stay at home, but we would love for you to come back home to Corpus Christi. The world is yours now, and we anticipate great things. And we continue to cheer you on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ms. Bell. The Corpus Christi Independent School District and Roy Miller High School are extremely delighted to recognize a special senior today for a very special accomplishment. This graduate maintained perfect attendance for the last 13 years. Now imagine every single day, rain or shine, or even a little under the weather. This student attended school no matter the cost physically or mentally. At this time, would the amazing Robert Anthony Reyna please stand for recognition? Thank you, Robert. This is quite an amazing accomplishment, and we are very proud of you. And we thank your parents as well. Thank you. I am pleased to recognize our seniors who are joining our armed forces. At this time, would our military recruits please stand to be acknowledged? Congratulations, we are proud of you for volunteering to serve our country. At this time, I would like to recognize a very special group to me, our first and family graduates. Would these students please stand? Our first and family graduates. Congratulations, you have demonstrated your drive and willingness to accomplish what may have been difficult or a challenge for others. Lead the way. We are very proud of you. Now I'm pleased to recognize the students who have achieved permanent honor roll for the 2019-2020 school year. These names are listed in your program in alphabetical order. They are wearing a gold cord and a medallion received in honor of their accomplishment. Would the Roy Miller High School permanent honor roll students please stand for recognition? Congratulations. Thank you, students. I am proud to announce the top 10 Roy Miller High School senior candidates for graduation. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all have been called. Monique Elise Cortez. Sophia Faye Vasquez. Luke Richard Terran. Callista Janelle Garza. Genesis Angel Gonzalez. Madison Star Ramos. Reese Raquel Rocha. Frida Viviana Gonzalez Saenz. Michaela Jasmine Arce. And Christian Andrew Cortez. What a commendable accomplishment. Heartfelt congratulations for all of your hard work throughout the years. It has certainly paid off. Congratulations. You may be seated. Giving our salutatory address is the 2020 Salutatorian of Roy Miller High School, Sophia Faye Vasquez. Now, when asked of our staff to describe Sophia, these words and phrases were stated. Always has a twinkle in her eye, intelligent and quick-witted, humorous and creative, very involved in sports and arts, selfless and kind, faithful and loves her family. A very bright future ahead. After graduating, Sophia will attend Texas A&M University in Corpus Christi to study psychology. Will Sophia and her parents please stand to be recognized? Now, please direct your attention to the video board for a great speech from Sophia Faye Vasquez.
Good evening, class of 2020 and other distinguished guests. Thank you all for attending this year's graduation ceremony to honor the graduates of the Roy Miller High School class of 2020. It is with great pleasure that I am able to represent this class as Salutatorian. I would like to now express my gratitude to those who deserve recognition for their hard work. First and foremost, I am truly grateful to the families that have been a pillar of strength for your graduates. Many of us would struggle if it was not for your guidance, so I thank you for your unwavering support. I would also like to extend my gratitude to the teachers and staff for your continued consideration and dedication to your craft. Your kindness and thoughtfulness to your students have made our lives notably more bearable, so I thank you for that. I also want to give thanks to the people we hold dear to our hearts that provide us with solace and contentment. Your small acts of kindness encourage us and help us power up in times of need. I would also like to thank God for giving students, staff, and our community strength and guidance throughout our lives. Finally, I want to specifically thank those who have believed in me when I failed to believe in myself. So thank you to my family, Mom, Dad, Ilana, Belicia, and Xavier. Thank you to the staff members, Mr. Taylor, Ms. Valdez, all the Metro Prep teachers, Nurse Jackson, Nurse Breeling, and the amazing counselors, assistant principals, and Dr. Wilson. And finally, thank you to my friends, my best friend Gabriel Benya, and my other close friends, John Bettis, Monique Cortez, Calista Garza, and Ivan Castro Garcia. I would also like to take a moment to send praise to the volunteers and medical staff that have donated their time and effort to the betterment and safety of our community. Our world is currently undergoing monumental changes, but I firmly believe that these heroes are slowly bringing peace back to our nation. I strongly urge everybody to adhere to the guidelines suggested by the World Health Organization and to proceed with caution and consideration for your community. Finally, I would like to raise awareness on a certain topic. I am somebody who suffers from an autoimmune disease and a physical disability. Having to deal with this throughout my schooling has been a mentally and physically exhausting experience. However, this does not define me. We are not defined by our physical capabilities, our mental capabilities, or our outward appearances. Instead, we are defined by our character and the actions that reflect our character. It is crucial to allow our character to be the driving force that sets us apart from the crowd and enables us to succeed. I now encourage you all to reflect upon your character and to take the necessary steps forward to your success. I congratulate the class of 2020 and wish you the best of luck on your journey. Stay safe, stay grateful, and stay true to your character. Thank you all. It has truly been an honor.
Thank you very much, Sophia. Now it is an honor to introduce to you the 2020 Valedictorian, Monique Elise Cortez. Now, when asked of our staff to describe Monique, these words and phrases were stated: driven and dedicated, self-motivated and humble. Just knowing her makes one a better person. Well-rounded and artistic, a natural-born leader, strives for success in all she does, caring, accountable, and assertive, involved in volunteering and compassionate about others. After graduating, Monique will attend the University of Texas at Austin to study biology. Will Monique and her parents please stand to be recognized? Thank you, Monique. Now at this time, please direct your attention to the video board for a great speech from Monique Elise Cortez.
This senior class has set records in some unusual ways. Let's start with the obvious. We will forever be remembered for having the longest senior skip day ever. The coronavirus, unfortunately, has cut our senior year short. This was the first time I've seen so many people begging to go back to school. I can't lie, I'm guilty of it too. Before spring break, I remember sitting in my car every morning, praying that something like a power outage would allow us all to go home. Thank you to everyone who let me sit in their car in the morning so we would wait together until the very last moment until the bell rang. However, As our senior skip day was continually extended thanks to Corona, I began to miss school. I miss when we would get confused in Miss Kai's class, so instead of doing our work, we would bless her with our covers of High School Musical and Baby by Justin Bieber. Although we did not get to finish out our senior year, we had to leave our mark. The varsity football team had the first undefeated season since 1955, and we will go down in history as district champions. We have also advanced to the third round of playoffs for the first time since 2001. In addition to our class being full of talented athletes, we also have exceptional artists and musicians. I have no doubt that most of us are going to pull up in our sports cars to our 20-year reunion and flex our millions that we have in the bank. I'm so proud of all that we have accomplished so far. However, we have not done it alone. I want to thank the wonderful staff at Miller. The teachers and counselors actually care and push me to achieve the most I can. Ever since 7th grade, Ms. Sig and Ortiz told me to thank them in my Valedictorian speech, as they encouraged me to set high goals. So thank you, Ms. Sig and Ms. Ortiz, for making me believe in myself. I also want to thank Dr. Wilson for everything he has done and being so involved. Lastly, I want to thank my family. I cannot even begin to describe how thankful I am for my mom and her endless support. With that, I want to leave the class of 2020 with one piece of advice. If Corona has taught me one thing, it's to live every day like you're going to be quarantined tomorrow. If I could go back to the beginning of this year, I would spend all my mornings with my friends and teachers instead of sitting in my car waiting for the bell to ring. Although it's important to plan for the future, it's also important to live in the moment. Do things that make you happy, spend time with loved ones, and don't take things for granted. I can't wait to see what more great things we will accomplish. Thank you, class of 2020.
Thank you, Monique, and congratulations. Seniors, please stand. Dr. Hernandez, if you would please come forward. Dr. Hernandez, I present to you this graduating class of 2020 for certification. I hereby declare that they have met the requirements for graduation as established by the Texas Education Agency and our local school board policy.
Dr. Wilson, distinguished guests, parents, friends, and relatives of our 2020 graduates. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Corpus Christi Independent School District, and upon assurance from Dr. Wilson, the principal at Roy Miller High School, and his faculty, that this class has completed the requirements for graduation prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Corpus Christi Independent School District, it becomes my privilege to certify this 2019-2020 graduating class of Roy Miller High School. It is with great pleasure that I recommend that this year's graduating class at Roy Miller High School be awarded their diplomas at this time. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Hernandez. Seniors, except for those on the front row, please be seated. Seniors will now be presented with their diplomas. Our students will cross the stage to pose with the diploma on the easel with one of our CCISD board members for a photo. Information on how to purchase the photos was given to our seniors on Wednesday when they picked up their tickets. Masks may be removed for the photo and then placed back on as students return to their seats. Ms. Marty Ortiz.
Ready? Valedictorian, Monique Cortez. Salutatorian, Sofia Vasquez. Brianna Gonzalez. Luke Teran. Callista Garza. Genesis Gonzalez. Madison Ramos. Reese Rocha. Frida Gonzalez Signs. Michaela Arce. Christian Cortez. Mary Jane Aleman. Mayeli Alvarado Cordova. John Ayala Galarza. Sabrina Barrera. Beatriz Blatchford Kumarkatsi. Devontae Brown. Isabella Cárdenas. Brianna Castro. Yvonne Castro Garcia. Patrick Cavazos. Alejandro Charles. Juan Chavarria Jr. Mark Chavarria. Jose Cortez Ramirez. Naomi Davila. Marcel Davis. Angelina de los Santos. Adrian Eligio. Jorge Elisteche Treviño. Caleb Elizondo. Juliana Escamilla. Gismar Espinosa Santa Maria. Jesus Esquivel. Jessica Flores. Serenity Flores. Annalise Garcia. Julissa Garcia. Maribel Garcia. Rita Garcia. Ariana Garza. Gabriel Garza. Luis Garza Jr. Alina Gomez Velasquez. Mark Gonzalez Jr. Araceli Gonzalez. Nadia Gonzalez. Alize Grande. Lorenzo Guerra. Carly Gutierrez. Cassandra Guzman. Jocelyn Guzman Trevino. Bradley Harris. Anjaqui Haley. Ojani Haywood. Daniel Hernandez. John Hernandez. Daniela Herrera. Alvaro Jimenez III. Teresa Juarez. Vintasia Lewis. April Lopez. Eric Lopez. Adriana Porras. Jonathan Lopez Erazo. Jenna Lopez. Viviana Lopez. Manuel Lozano. Christiana Luce. Brian Luis. Joe Martinez. Alyssa McFarland. Andrea Melena. Alan Molares Jimenez. Ezequiel Moya. Roslyn Munoz Jimenez. Cecily Ortiz. John Perez. Mónica Pérez. Deaisha Price. I gotcha. Diamond Price. Jacob Ramirez. Marco Rangel Jr. Jada Reed. Oscar Reyes Rodriguez. Robert Reina. Victoria Reina. Nayeli Robles Rosales. Zabian Rocha. Natalie Rodarte. Brandon Rodella. Eliana Rodriguez. Jesse Rodriguez. Kaylee Rodriguez. Neri Salazar. Marco Salcedo Jr. Christopher Saldana Jr. Isel Sanchez. Mallory Saravia. Keyshawn Smith. Starla Suarez. Claire Strayer. Haley Strayer. Ernesto Ternan Jr. Jimena Vasquez Calderon. Malia Williams. Kenya Evereño Garcia. Frangélico Izaguirre. Aniceto Zamora Obregón. Zina Zut Gonzalez. Jamie Acosta. Mariana Aguilar. Casey Alanis. Gabriela Alvarado. Alexia Alvarez. Amaris Alvarez. Mallory Saravia. Stacy Alvarez. Noe Alvarez Picasso Jr. Jasmine Arellano. Gerardo Armendariz Jr. Ronica Baiza. Crystal Bayardo. Alexandra Becerra. Andrea Becerra. Matthew Benavides. Christian Bernal. Donica Bravo. Xavier Bryant. Humberto Cabrera. Cristina Calderon. Allison Canales. Joshua Cantu. Ismael Cantu Mejia. Brianna Caro. Elizabeth Casas. Jesse Castro Ponce. Jessica Calvillo. Camilia Cervantes. Nicolai Cervantes. Josué Cervantes. Cassius Clay Jr. Anna Coleman. Ruby Cox. Gilbert Dela Cruz. Emma De Luna. Desiree Diaz. Malik Edwards. Christopher Eguia. Austin Escamilla. Fernando Espinosa Cabrera. Gabriel Espinosa. Sebastian Espinosa. Joshua Flores. Mariana Galvan. Ricky Galvan Jr. Jessica Gomez Guzman. Garcia. Krista Garcia. Mercedes Garcia. Jose Garcia Cabrera. Destiny Garcia Suarez. Elda Gerbe. Julio Garza. Juan Gomez Jr. Armando Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez. Richard Gonzalez. Sally Ann Gonzalez. Deja Granado. DeAndre Greenwood. Valerie Guetta. Steven Gutierrez. Rihanna Hall. Daryl Harvey Jr. Brianna Hernandez. Matthew Hernandez. Julian Hernandez Perez. Oscar Hernandez Ruiz. Andres Herrera. Ariana Huerta. Michael Huerta. Carlos Ibarra, the fourth. Miguel Jimenez. Yareli Jimenez. Christopher Joseph. Criselda Joseph. Florentino Juarez Jr. Ryan Lamb. Crucifico Lara. Tommy Lara. Ecstasy Lara. Mark Lieja. Joshua Lopez. Marcus Macias Fong. Carlos Martinez. Marisa Martinez. Clarissa Massey.
Lakers in 5.
Isaac Medina. Xavier Mora. Isaiah Mata. Joseph Morales Hurtado. Anasia Morgan. Eric Morin. Valerie Moya. Jacqueline Munoz. Esmeralda Nava Torres. Raheen Ned. Zamari Nichols. Donovan Ortega. Luz Ortiz Gonzalez. Sierra Palmer. Jacob Papa George. Hayden Parker. Rocky Para. Scott Patterson. Abram Perales. Caroline Bettis. Joe Bettis. Marlene Bettis. Vanessa Bettis. Juliano Phillips. Eric Ramirez. Manuel Ramirez. Savannah Ramirez. Tammy Ramirez. Chastity Ramos. Ramos. Prisa Renovato. Abigail Riojas. Francisco Robledo Medrano. Judas Rocha. Cassandra Rodriguez. Hi, baby. Evelyn Rodriguez. Jared Rodriguez. Rafael Rodriguez. Isaiah Ropecki Avila. Isaiah Romo. Benoni Ramoon. Irma Rufino. Ana Ruiz. Alize Sanchez. Christian Sanchez. Christian. Hold on. Francis Sanchez. Mallory Sanchez. Jonathan Sandoval. Ricardo Sandoval. Cindy Sardina. Dayton Sosa. Xavier Soto. Máximo Tijerina. Janie Torres. Sorry. Matthew Trevino. Jacob Ubaye. Annalisa Valdez. Gilbert Valdez. Ebony Vasquez. Layla Vasquez. Joel Vega. Andrea Verdugo. Bianca Villarreal. John Villarreal. Clisette Way. Joy Wilkins. Julian Hernandez Perez. Allison Canales. Alexia Alvarez. Trinity Ibarra. Savannah Zunt Gonzalez. Clisette Way. Brianna Hernandez. Cindy Sardina. Brandon Rodella. Ventura Zamudio Jr. Maximus Hernandez. Michael Huerta. And Malia Williams.
Graduates, please stand. At this time, you may move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying the official declaration of completion. Congratulations to the Roy Miller High School class of 2020. Now, please be seated for some closing remarks given by Brianna Gonzalez, our senior class president.
We did it. Today is the day we graduated. We made it all 4 years of school to get to this day. This is our final goodbye as a class. When we leave this field, we are done with high school. We all go and leave to be better than what we started as freshmen. Nevertheless, we're forever bound together as bucks. So help me finish this phrase. Once a buck,
Thank you, Brianna. Friends and families, the ushers will assist in the dismissing of guests in the stands in an orderly fashion after the alma mater. Graduates, very important that you will be dismissed by rows starting from the back. So we ask that you please remain in your row until the staff member at the end of your row releases you. The graduates, of course, will exit through the east side of the field, and guests will exit from the west scoreboard side. Congratulations again to our Roy Miller High School graduates. I truly hope that we have been able to show our love for you and to celebrate your accomplishments. I want to give a special thanks to those families that I have been blessed to be a part of their lives from elementary and middle school and to high school. So thank you to those families and students who have allowed me to serve as your leader through 3 different campuses. Thank you. Don't forget, parents, that the photo showcase of our seniors on the electronic billboard out there on SPID near Discount Tire, where only the Miller High School students are featured, is still out there and will run through July 9th. So drive by, take a look at all of our seniors. Remember, they're up there 8 seconds out of every minute, 24 hours a day through July 9th. You will see graduates of Roy Miller High School. So please do that. I want to thank our senior class students, our senior class officers, and our group of parents and our leadership team for making this happen. I want to give a special thank you to my assistant principals, Ms. Bridget Lamoureux, Mr. Calistro Banda, Ms. Monica Cano, Ms. Jennifer Martinez, others of my leadership team, Ms. Marty Ortiz, Ms. Marcy Fisher, and Ms. Carmen Hockmuller. Thank you guys for meeting with me as a leadership team weekly on my last minutes to call the schedule so we can kind of plan things for our seniors, and by golly, we did it. So thank you, parents, students, Brianna, and your team. Thank you, guys. And we wish the class of 2020 graduates, the best in life. Please know that you will forever remain a part of the Roy Miller High School family, and always, always remember, as Brianna said, once a buck, this will forever and ever be a part of you, part of your life wherever your journey may take you. I would like to remind students again to please remain in front of your seat during the alma mater. I would also like to ask that the audience, in observance of social distancing and the set guidelines, to please remain in your seats until the completion of the alma mater and the graduate recessional. Graduates and guests, please stand for the Roy Miller High School alma mater, and remember to wait for the staff member students to release you. The alma mater. Congratulations. Again, we will dismiss from the last row. Staff members, if you will assist, please. Thank you, students. Just wait patiently.